Hi everybody, welcome back.
Hi.
Welcome to Guide Gabriella. Today I have my friends here, India and Twinkie came back.
How y'all doing?
Hell yeah, and we were able to get all three of us on camera because we're like, let's put India right there. And India's like, I have my Beyonce blanket, bitch.
Yeah, I brought props.
And she brought her props. So Letty's here. Say hello, Letty.
What's happening?
How are you guys doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you doing, India?
Busy. So much has happened because we didn't talk. We didn't have.
No,
we didn't record last week.
One. Yeah.
So much. Oh my god, I don't even know where to start. Okay, so I ran out of things to watch. Did you watch the show I told you?
No, it's too triggering. Okay, India watches the most ghetto ass fucking shows.
First of all, that's racist. Number one.
No, anybody can be
racist.
Polyamorous. Or whatever, that man was cheating, so she opened up their relationship, right?
So first of all, Netflix South Africa has reached a zenith. I don't know. It's up there. Their content is amazing, engrossing, enthralling, and disgusting.
Enthralling.
There's this show that's trending on Netflix. It's called The Polygamist. Zoom in when we do this. It's about this woman. She's an influencer. And she publicly opens up her marriage because her husband literally cannot stop cheating. And when I say he can't, he won't. And he actively cheats as much as he can in the most diabolical way. By the end of the show, you're going to feel a little sick.
Okay,
but I've been thinking about it.
I already watched the what's the guy? The Tiger King.
That's different.
The gay version. Oh no, wait, Tiger King was also gay, right? Wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he's
the gay.
To a dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say the gay version.
Yeah,
of Tiger
but that's
King.
white.
Okay.
This is going back to my roots, I guess. But
you know what?
This is for the culture, and if you don't watch it, you're racist.
Okay.
Then we're back again to racism.
The polygamy. I don't know about the polygamy part, like the cheating part. Because I've never seen it, but I think, and I've never seen it.
Okay.
I think that it's all the lady's fault. And I hate to be that girl, but I think that a guy is, all the dudes are dogs, right? Even when they're like, oh, when people are like, oh, I have a golden retriever boyfriend, bitch, that's still a dog.
That's still a dog.
Like,
yeah, he's still humping.
So
you're not wrong.
It's that lady's fault. That her man,
it's everyone's fault.
She should just leave him.
The women
or beat him up
are embarrassing. The men are embarrassing as well. Everybody's bad. Nobody's good. But I will recommend it only because the way that they write this, I don't know. By the end of the show, I think I realized that the African people may not be okay. I was really concerned for their well-being as a whole, as a community.
I'm not going to do this again. Because Will showed me a Vice documentary about North Korea. And it made me really upset and stressed out. And I was like, what, I was telling my friend about it. And I was like, should we do something to help them? She's like, bitch, what are you going to do to help North Korea that lives like on a set, that thinks, that you already know what goes on over there. So that's how I feel about the African people and their polygamy.
I guess, but if you run out of things to watch and you're looking for something.
Okay, you know what? I'll try my best.
Put that at the top of your list.
Yeah, I won't make no promises.
That's what I've been
promises. Okay, so last time we shot, dude, this is crazy. So me and Twinkie did an episode, and then me and India did an episode right after yours. Mm-hmm. And the episode just turned out to be us talking about, like, selling feet pics, right? Yeah. I don't know why we ended up talking about that. I guess because I was wearing sandals, and then we just started talking about feet pics.
That's usually how it goes.
When I was editing, it was so funny because we're like, we need to be careful, like, the manosphere. And then immediately after, I was like, you think perverts are going to be watching this looking at my toes? And then it turned into, like, a feet pic episode. But let me see if I could still see the DM. Okay, so we shot that episode.
Oh, yeah.
And then literally, like, a couple of days, I want to say, after, this guy, right? And this guy, the weirdest part is that I know this guy. I went to middle school with him, and he was one of my best friends in middle school. And one time, I want to say, like, a couple weeks ago, he's like, what size shoe do you wear? And I was like, maybe he runs like a shoe business and he wants me to wear the shoes or something. You know, I didn't think nothing of
So
it.
innocent.
Who?
He went
to middle school with you.
He went to Parkway Heights Middle School. His name's
Not you, Aaron.
I know. I'm like, he used to. No, I don't know. I don't know where he. I think he lives in Florida now. I don't know because I blocked him before I posted our last episode because I'm like,
we haven't even posted the feet
we haven't
pics
even posted
episode
the
yet.
feet pics episode. And then on June 18th, he messages me at 10:26 p.m. my time, and I think he lives in Florida, so he hits later over there. And he said, "I love your feet."
Oh my god.
And I was like, what the fuck? I literally responded, what the fuck? Because it caught me so off guard, you know? And then he says, it's true. And I was like, okay, why are you telling me that? He goes, because you have sexy feet.
And that's how you get your first customer.
No. I was like, so what? And he's like, your toes are sexy.
How did he see your toes?
Exactly.
He's been thinking about them since middle school.
No, I never showed my toes in middle school. And what? And then I said, okay, I'm about to block you. He said, that's fine. So I literally blocked him before I posted the next episode because I'm like, I don't want him to think we're talking about him.
Yeah, that's too much. It's too coincidental.
Do you
But you blocked him on YouTube?
Instagram. Oh, wait, maybe he watches YouTube.
He probably watches your YouTube.
Okay, speaking of YouTube, we got 300 subscribers on YouTube. And
let's go.
I think this is a lot thanks to Twinkie because a lot of the people were so excited to see you on my channel.
Oh my god.
But then last time I checked it was 302 and then this morning I checked it was 301. Somebody
said, oops.
I know when they saw the feet pic episode, they're like, you know what?
This is not for me.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? Actually, on second thought. People really loved you, Twinkie. Tell us your update. Since your debut, your big screen debut.
I don't know, I think I got more feedback from my straight homies.
Yeah.
Because they were like, hey, it was really good to know, it was a lot of information, blah blah blah. So that was kind of cool because they were like, you should talk more about this so that we're more aware, or talk about topics about kind of when you're transitioning. I had a homie that was like, he was like, what do we call you? Because he doesn't know the pronouns and stuff. So I started laughing. I was like, you could do he, and then he was just, I didn't know if I all of our boys, we didn't know if we should call you Twinkie. Was it she? Was it he? So I was just, and then he was like, after seeing the episode, it was like, oh, okay, it's he.
Yeah.
So then he was just like, my bad, if we've been misgendering you, and I was like, bro, I don't care.
So opposed to what? To calling you she still?
Yeah, because a lot of them, they would just call me Twinks. They'll be like, oh, what's up with, Twinkie, or what's up with, I don't know where Twinks came from, actually.
Yeah, I know. I always think about that.
Twink is, some sexual shit, right? And
well, a twink is a small gay guy. And then when they get older and bigger...
Definitely not small.
It's twink
small.
death. Have you guys ever heard of twink death?
No.
So, you're a twink when you're a young, slim, gay boy or man that's young. And then when they get older and they get, beefier, then it's, twink death because they're not twinks anymore.
It's not my demographic.
I thought it meant like a blonde gay boy.
Yeah, I guess just
right?
small. Yeah. So that's funny that your name's Twinks and you're that. You're not that. You're not that at all.
Definitely not blonde. Slim little daddy. I'm a thicker than a Snicker over here. Yeah. So I mean, it's been cool. Yeah, I don't know. I just saw hella people reposting and sharing, and I was like, damn, okay, I wonder who they're sending this to.
I know, right? Hella people sharing it.
Yeah, I was like, who are they sharing it to? Because I didn't see that on hella people's page. So
yeah.
I was like, who's watching this?
They're sharing it with each other. I thought it was so fun, especially because I don't know too much about, trans culture. Mm-hmm. At least not firsthand, Mm-hmm. And I think for me it was really shocking when it was not shocking when you transitioned because I already knew you were not the average gay person,
Mm-hmm.
I always make fun of he/him lesbians, where they're like a lesbian, but they're like so masked, like they're like a he/him lesbian, right? So I knew you were like different, you know. And I even told this story on one of my episodes when we were in the church together, because Twinkie was in the church with me. So back in the day, you know, it was like this really different dynamic of like
drinking the juice.
Yeah, drinking
The one in that house?
Yeah, remember? Oh, India was there too.
I went to one.
Yeah,
I
India
went
went to
once.
one.
I went once.
And Twinkie was there, and I was praying over him.
Why are you laughing? I was there too.
Lati was there too. I know, my friend hit me. He's like, your lesbian conversion camp that you
this is a
had
queer
going.
church.
I was, yeah.
They didn't even know it.
It didn't work. We're all still gay.
It didn't work.
But okay, so I talk about like my vivid dreams and everything on here all the time. So when I was in the church, I was really sober. And when I say sober, I'm like, I wasn't like watching hella like social media. I wasn't eating junk food. I wasn't like doing anything that would like soil my mind or my psyche. So I feel like I'm already prone to having like these vivid like visualizations and things like that. So when I would pray, girl, I could see like a movie in my head. And I could see like really bright and vivid like visions. And one time I was praying over Twinkie, and I could see them. At that time, they had this long ass ponytail. So I was like, okay, Twinkie is gonna like be straight, you know? I know, it's so funny. That's so funny, but I swear I thought that. I swear
You
that's
thought
what
you were
yeah,
gonna
that's
make
what
that change.
Yeah, that's what you call. What is that? There's a name for that?
What, religious psychosis?
Religious psychosis, right?
Yeah.
I really feel like I was in that, because I would look at all of you and I would be like, yeah, everything's gonna work out for us, you know, like we're all gonna be straight, we're gonna get husbands, you know. We're gonna go camping together with like all of our husbands.
That's what straight people do.
Right? Like something straight and white. So anyways, I was praying over Twinkie, and I was like envisioning them in the future. And then I just kept seeing this still like masculine person, and I'd be like, wait, hold on, something's
Like
not.
reset.
Yeah, like something's not right here. Like this not working. Like I need an update or something. And that whole vision, like I just kept seeing this masculine person, like a man, basically.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, that's weird, because here's Twinkie, and now Twinkie decided that they have a new identity.
No, one time I
I saw
remember being in church, and they were like, can you come over here? I was like, sure. We're going to pray the spirit of homosexuality out of you. And I was just like, I was trying so hard not to laugh, but in my head I was like, bruh. Like, for real? All right, cool. You do what you do. Like, I'm not tripping. Like, no, and then one time, I had an exorcism done for me at the house.
Oh my god.
Like, did I tell y'all about that?
No, who did it?
Y'all want me to start name dropping?
Yeah, do they have a card? Do they have a card? Just kidding.
It was at the house. It was at the
Oh,
church.
it was there. Oh, we
Yeah.
all got one, girl. I used to get
Yeah,
them all
yeah,
the
like, it was
time.
like
Yeah,
that. It
I
was
used
like
to get
that.
them all the time.
No, for real. It was like, man, it was like 4 of them. They came over me and they was just like, we're going to give you exorcism. And I was just like, okay.
Stop.
And I remember they were praying over me, and it was so fucked up because I was laughing. I started like that. I swear to God, I started
But
laughing.
I swear, when you're doing the exorcisms, like that's like an expression of Satan when you're laughing.
Well, that's what they said.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not supposed to
Yeah,
Like,
I used to get. I feel like those help if that's your bag, you know. Like obviously you were not into it. Like you can't force somebody to be into it and believe it.
no, I felt spirit possession before.
Oh, you
Trust
have?
me, yes. I get spiritually mounted.
Oh,
in the
because
religion,
of you do the Santeria.
Yeah.
So it
it's
was like not that.
No, hell no. Like, I'm like, bruh, like this is nothing compared to like what we go through. Like it's not a bad thing, but it's
Yeah.
just like
The feeling is intense. Like you
Oh, yeah.
felt it.
yeah, no, for sure. So I'm like, I was literally just laughing because I'm like, what do you guys want to take out of me? Like it was just so. Like in the moment, like, and I felt hella bad because I was like, I'm really trying not to laugh, but it was just like, what are y'all doing? Like, what do you really How do you even say it? Like what? Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's funny. I'm sorry.
I started laughing and then
I'm sorry
they were
that
like,
happened to
that's
you.
Satan coming out of you.
Yeah, well, you start laughing because that's what they
Yeah.
would think. I think you just have to put yourself like in their very specific situation. You know, like if that's their thing, then they believe it. Like to them, that's true.
It's funny because I'm really not trying to talk about religion, but I feel like it's probably like coming into the topic. Like it was like you should talk about it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
do. Cause I want to. Well, I don't know how open you are to talk about that, but to me that's really interesting. Have you ever heard of what is it called? Orden de Ocha.
Regla de ocho.
Regla de Ocha, and it's like maybe you can explain it to us.
It's basically like you get a set. Like we see, it's like they give you a tool, and it's up to you to use the tool. Not like up to you to use the tool however you want, right? But like there's certain things that you follow, certain rules, things that you do, things that you don't do.
Yeah.
But it's like it's so funny because I'm like, damn, it sounds like a cult, but it's not a cult. Like I don't know, it just that's what I'm saying. Like it's so much layers to this.
Yeah, and it's also like an ancient practice. I want to say like it's like old school. Like the modalities are very old school.
Yeah,
right?
It's just so much to it. That's what I'm saying. Like we're gonna talk about this. We gotta talk about it. Like it's so long.
And I want to ask you a lot of questions because I feel like I do have like a Bible brain. Like my brain is the baseline is like what I learned in the Christian church. So I always kind of like see things
through like Christianity,
yeah,
Bible,
or I try to understand it through that narrative. And it's just, I can't help it. It's like programmed because I grew up Catholic and stuff.
Right.
And I think it's been like my whole life trying to unlearn a lot of things. And I went in like deep into Christianity and then I had to kind of like relearn to think for myself a little bit more. Because when you're, it's like you give everything up to be like a very religious person.
Right. I think that like the way that I see it, even when I was going to church, because I grew up in church. Like I grew up like
in the Catholic church,
Christian and Catholic.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So growing up, like we had to go to church every Sunday on my dad's side. Like they're heavily Christians, like the ones that were like you wear skirts, you have to wear like you can't wear jeans, like
Pentecostal Christians. Is that why you had your ponytail?
I don't know. I just had long hair growing up, but. Yeah, no, it's just like I grew up deep in the religion, like the Christian religion.
Yeah.
And I remember it was just like you couldn't listen to música mundana.
Yeah.
You couldn't watch TV shows. Like música mundana is basically like you couldn't listen to music.
Worldly music. India knows because her dad's a pastor.
My dad's a pastor too.
Stop! Your dad's a pastor too. Will's dad's a pastor too.
Yeah.
Damn, Twinkie's dad's a pastor too. What the?
Pastor.
No wonder you guys are all fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Look, India.
I'm just here.
I just think, growing up in a Christian home or in a Christian family or in that is just kind of like, I don't know. At least from my experience, it was like the Christianity was like, you have to go to church or you're not going to be saved. You got to go to church
like shame-based
3 times a week or whatever, whoever, I don't know how your experience was, but it was just like, and you can't be this, you can't be gay, you can't think of this, you can't drink, you can't smoke, you can't party, you can't even dance. It was like,
you can't sing happy birthday.
Yeah, you don't celebrate anything. You don't celebrate birthdays, you don't celebrate holidays, you don't celebrate this. Now in my head, I was like, hell no. I'm not about to do that. I cannot. Like, that is too strict. And, I tried to follow it for a while. And then I was just like, same thing. I'm like, damn, I'm going to church. Like, I'm going to go to hell. Like, this is a sin. I like women. And then it's just like, then I'm feeling like all confused in my sexuality. Because I'm like, I got to date men. And then that's why I had my man. You feel me? In middle school, so then I was
Twinkie's like, I need to settle down in middle school. I need to do the right thing. You're like dating this random boy.
Walk the path, and I was like, bro, I don't like you. Like, you feel me? I'm not turned on by you.
You're like in middle school.
Yeah,
you're not turning me on.
So then I was just like, bro, like, this cannot be the answer. And I was just going down through this path where I was like, this is my life. And then I went to church. And then Remember when I saw you at Target, you're like, "Can I pray over you?" And I was like, "Yeah, pray over me. Let's see."
Yeah.
It's kind of like a challenge. Like, let me see what you got going on over here. And then I was like, "Okay, you talking about some real shit?" Like, I was like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna come fuck with you," type shit. Because I see you. You look like one of us. And then, that little era ended, and I was just like, man, see, this is why I don't believe in none of this shit. That's like my thinking.
Yeah. Do you feel that connection now in the religion that you have now? Or you're saying that what is that? Like when you speak in tongues and the orishas will possess you? You saying that you can do that? Like you can receive that spirit to like talk through you?
It's not like we're speaking in tongues. It's like actual language, like Lukumi.
Oh, really? And
Yeah.
you guys can understand it?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like fluent? You speak
Not
it
fluent, but
fluently?
like through ceremonies, like I know like how to say certain words and things like that. Like, but like obviously in the Christian church, I think what I'm trying to think about is like, when you pray over somebody and then people start speaking in tongues, like what tongue is that? Like what, like is it like a language? Like,
No, it's not.
It's just an expression.
Like,
Yeah, it's an expression of the Holy
what the heck is
Spirit.
that?
It's an expression of the Holy Spirit. I think there's like a lot of beliefs and traditions within the church where like it just is that. It's like, why do you dance? Why did David dance before the Lord? It's just an expression of faith and the Holy Spirit.
But the people just copy that. Like,
yeah, I think like each group has like a way of doing that, So when you learn it, because I remember when I learned it, they were like, you're not gonna know what you're saying, but you just have to take a deep breath in and then let it out. And you're already so moved because you're sober, because you're studying, because you're reading the word. It's like you're submitting to this program technically. At the end of the day, everything's a program, you know what I mean? So if you're already like lost in the sauce,
right.
the only option is that it's gonna come out. And I don't think it's a language. I think it's just like an expression.
But for you, okay, for example, like for you, it came out just naturally.
Yeah,
Like
because I remember all of the preachers.
Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing.
I'm saying, like, I'm telling you guys this because I've been through it. Like, and I think, okay, bottom line, I was vegan.
Yeah,
I was sober. I was celibate. I was not listening to mundane music, So I was lost in the sauce. Like I was like really clear in my head and focused on the Lord. Like there was nothing in my mind. Like I didn't care about my man. I didn't care about nothing. All I cared about my social media. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I would post on
social media like
yeah. All I cared about was like reading the Bible and like feeling the Holy Spirit. So I remember everybody was like speaking in tongues, and then I asked like, how do I do it, And they were like, okay, it's your time, whatever. And then they were like, you're just gonna take a deep breath in, and like while you're in prayer, like take a deep breath in, and when you breathe out, it's just gonna come out.
So they prompted you to speak in tongues, or
No,
did it just happen?
It happened when I was at home in my bedroom. It wasn't like a thing where like they're like, okay, your time, your turn, come on, and like hype me up. No, I like talked to my pastor and I was like, when, like, is this a gift, like whatever, because everybody was doing it, and I was like, how come you guys can do it and I can't? I want to do it too.
Left out.
Yeah, what the fuck. So yeah, I got FOMO from the speaking in tongues.
I did too.
I'm like, why does the Holy Spirit not like me and everybody else is doing it?
Yeah.
So they were like, while you're in prayer, just go home, and like while you're in that space of like receiving the Holy Spirit, they're like, take a deep breath in, and when you breathe out, it's all just gonna come out. And I swear I did that, and then it all just started coming out, and it was like involuntary speech and like words that I didn't know just like started flowing out. And I don't know if it's like if I'm like, this is the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit like came and like started flowing out of me in tongues. I don't know if that's what it was, or if it was because I was going through spiritual psychosis.
Or you just got swept up in a moment.
I just got swept up in the moment.
I'm coming from like a very different perspective on all of this. So
what do you mean?
I mean, I grew up in a black church where everything was just loud. I didn't care about the music. I was riddled with ADHD. So I've never felt connected at church. I've never felt
In your life?
in my whole life. I've never gone to church and been like, "Damn, I needed this."
Even in
I
the
would
music?
go to
Even the
I,
music?
I don't care about music.
Oh,
Remember?
that's
You
true.
remember
That's
that?
true.
Music does not touch me.
What about Beyonce? When Beyonce
Beyonce,
sings,
if Beyonce sang a gospel song,
would you feel the
no,
spirit?
I wouldn't.
Would you feel Jesus?
What
No.
moves you? What moves you? Like, what makes you feel like something like we all have like a
We're all
feeling
trying
of,
to,
like, no, like
It's
there's
like an intervention.
I know.
What
I'm like,
moves
and
you?
I'm thinking, what moves me?
It's like Adderall.
No, Adderall numbs me.
I'm just kidding.
I think honestly, like, what moves me is just, it's like, it's however, like, humans interact with each other, how we interact with our environment, and if it comes from, like, a genuinely kind place, like, acts of kindness, or, you know, just showing up for people. I'm more of a visual processor, so, like, TV and movies, that's like how people relate to music is how I relate to television and movies. So, like, I can be moved by really anything in a show, and that moves me. I feel a lot in general, so, like, I don't need to go to a place to be talked to for, in Black church, 6 to 8 hours with a small break in between for juice, and then again they're telling me everything about me is wrong. So that even, you know, that sets me even further away. And then, God forbid, you have questions. And so, like, if I can't even, like, ask questions and try to gain understanding, then there's nothing I can do here. And that's how I felt with church in general. And
Did you ask questions?
yeah, I asked questions and I got sent out of church because I asked questions. Like, why is God jealous? That seems pretty petty. If you're omnipotent and you know everything, why are you insecure? I don't get it. And that apparently that's upsetting to people.
That's a good question. I think I'm on, like, the defender of the Bible. I think the God in the in the Old Testament was a very different God than the God of the New Testament. So, and mind you, I was Christian when I was 22, so I already been around the block, girl. Like, I was not, it was not my upbringing. I was not brought up in the church at all. Like, I was brought up in the world. I was, like, tarot tattooed, gayed up before I met Jesus. So I feel like I had this really, like, adult relationship where I was making all the choices, and I wasn't, like, I didn't feel defiant towards,
because you came in
yeah,
later.
I came
kind
on,
of established
yeah,
mentally
of everything. I was already, like, I had already been around the world and done a bunch of shit and, like, studied a bunch of things and, like, came in contact with the grace before I met Jesus, So
I mean, my experience, I think our church wasn't strict. Like, we didn't have, like, really strict rules, and I think that also disillusioned me too, because my dad's a pastor, his dad's a pastor, and so I'd be spending my time with them, and I'd be seeing some of the ways they'd be behaving, and then they go on the pulpit and try to talk down to people, or inadvertently. They wouldn't do it on, fire and brimstone, but they would, frame things in a way where it's like, okay, it's offering guidance, but it's telling you right from wrong when you're going back and you are messing around.
Yeah.
And then you come at me when I have questions or I make a mistake and it's the end of the world. Meanwhile, you don't even want to know. Like, there are things that you've been doing since before I was born.
Right.
And so that's where I really had an issue. And it just made me think, like, there's so much scandal in church. There's so much homophobia and misogyny. And how can you tell me how to act when you don't know how to act?
Was a lot of your family involved in the church? Like, even to this day, does, like, your family go to church?
My dad does, only because he's the pastor.
Right.
But he's he's shifted his mindset a lot. Like, he's very much more into, like, spiritualism and herbalism and shamanism. And I feel like he was kind of put in a position of being a pastor more than he chose it. But he's leaned into it in a way where he's starting to like he's gone back to theology school, and his cohort is a broad range of different types of people: pagans, trans women,
So cool.
not popes,
But-
priests, yeah. And so he's opened his mind a lot, but he's never really been like super strict. My mom took me to church growing up, but that just kind of faded away. She grew up Catholic, and I think she just took me to church because she thought it would help me. But then she saw I wasn't paying attention, so she didn't want to go either.
Yeah.
So
I think it helps when like your family or like your community is also like going to church.
yeah,
So then it kind of like influences you, that part of your brain, to like want to be a part of something. And then while you're talking, also I feel like a lot of Christianity or just being in like a church congregation is very male centered. That's like a very common thing, is for it just to like revolve around the male and the head, and the pastor's a man, and then all, you know, it's like the women are kind of like the help, you know,
the
or like
help,
the Batman, the Robin to your Batman.
yeah, like they're the ones cooking and
Taking care of
and
the kids.
making plates for the men before they can eat.
Yeah.
Like these men can't get their asses up and make themselves some food.
No.
Like that shit would piss me off. And then when I bring that up,
They're too
it's
strong.
time for me to go.
They're too strong. They have to build houses. They're
Sick of
too
that.
strong to
Build me a house and I'll make you some food. But until then, you better get your ass up and do something for
you better
yourself.
you better ask for the goods up front.
Yeah, that's the lesson I learned. Give me a house first before I
front,
do anything
yeah.
for you, because that's
See?
how you do business.
Exactly. India learned her lesson
Early on.
very early on with
Early
this.
on. You always get that shit up front before
Period.
you do any labor.
Period. And you know, I think like when you talk about the religion, and when I see the I'm like the content that you guys create, it's like just people's pictures, bitch, please, what's wrong with me? Oh my god. When I see like the posts and stuff, and I do follow like some of the people that are part of your Ile,
Spiritual house.
yeah, the spiritual house, it's very like a lot of women are there.
Yeah.
A lot of women are there, and it's very like inclusive and celebratory of the women. So I think I really like that part. And honestly, me personally, like I said, because I grew up Catholic in my baseline beliefs, and then I went so hard into Christianity that like I've never gone so hard in anything. Maybe tarot, because the tarot is like a really deep practice, and like you could practice tarot for your whole life and still not know everything there is to know about tarot. But I've never went as deep as I have with Christianity. So
What jump started you into that phase, since you started later?
yeah,
Like,
well,
did something happen?
I just, same as Twinkie, like I just felt it calling me. Like I just felt the calling of like Christ. It's such a crazy thing to say, because I'm sitting here like all of my glory of like a terrible fucking sinner ass person, you know, like this is like your worst nightmare, like the church lady's worst fucking nightmare, you know. But basically, I was wildin'. I was wildin'. I was 20. I was wildin' out bad as hell. Just not good. Even like what I would eat. I was really skinny, and I would eat like one Nation's cheeseburger all day. Like I'd eat part of it in the morning and like save it and put it in my purse and just be every fucking where, doing every fucking thing
Nibbling on
and
this
nibbling
burger.
on a burger all day. That's all I would eat. It was bad. I was having a hard time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it was bad. Like I was just wilding, partying, you know. And I remember I was shooting music videos like in my neighborhood in South City for money, and well, obviously for money, but you know, I was like taking it up as a business. And then I had a little job, like this little shitty ass job. I remember they were paying me like $8 an hour back in the day. This was like in 2009, or no, like 2011, 12. And I was shooting this video, and this guy, like he kept flaking and being like wishy-washy about the dates and everything. And during this time, my brother was going to get married like a year out or something like that. And since my brother was getting married, he needed to do first communion confirmation because we're Catholic. So, like, in order to, they're like the sacraments of Catholicism. So, like, the first one is getting baptized, and then the second one is doing communion confirmation. Then it would be getting married, would be that sacrament, or it would be, I think, becoming a nun or a priest. Like, that was like the sacraments, you know?
TBD.
That would be the sacraments of the Catholic Church. So we hadn't done no sacraments. And we had to, me and my brother didn't have communion confirmation, which is like very frowned upon in the Latino community. Like, you should have your communion confirmation. And my grandma was fucking losing her shit because she was like, your kids are cursed. Like, your kids, that's why your kids are so terrible, because they never did communion confirmation. So they're like vulnerable to bad spirits and all these things.
Oh, wow.
So since my brother had to do it, my mom's like, you have to do it. Like, please do it for your grandma. And during this time, I was peaking on fucking all the terrible shit I was into. And I started dating this guy, and he was really he was really Christian, that was the church that was my ex-boyfriend, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember my mom like finessed me to do communion confirmation. So I was in what's that shit called where you go and you like pray and stuff? Catechism. So, you know, I was in catechism and I was 22 and the kids in there are like fucking 8 years old doing their communion confirmation and I'm 22 in a fucking midriff top.
You watch The Office?
Smoked out. No. Well, yeah, I know. I have.
You remember that one scene where Dwight went to karate, but he was the only adult? Everybody else was like in elementary school.
Bitch, that's me in catechism trying to get my thing.
What is catechism? That's praying?
Yeah, you go there and you like. It's a class and you like study the Bible. Yeah, you study the Bible and like you study
it's like Sunday church for like the kids' Sunday church.
Yeah,
like at church.
But in addition to church, or
yes. So it's like a certificate you get that like for your sacrament of to the Christ. I mean, not to Christ, to the Catholic Church.
Yeah,
you know? Exactly. Totally. Oh my God, you know what? And during this time is when I did what is it when you tell the priest your secret?
Confession.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was so intense, bitch.
Really?
Okay, yeah, because it was this kind of hot priest.
Oh.
He was kind of hot. He wasn't even a priest. He was a monk, right? And I was already like 22, so you know.
Yeah.
And
in your midriff.
Yeah, with my midriff top, like, what's up? You know. And they were like there, kind of like helping to like facilitate like the youth, whatever, right? Okay, let me go back because I'm getting too excited thinking about this priest. Just kidding. No, just kidding. Okay, so
cool off.
I was shooting the videos and I was going to catechism simultaneously. That shit did not mix. My man did not like me shooting the videos either. You know, like there's like a lot of like back and forth tug and pull for my spirit at this moment. Mm-hmm. So my catechism teacher was like, if you go to this camp, or not, it wasn't a camp. It was un retiro. What do you call it? You know, when you do like a retreat. Yeah. If you go to this retreat, it would shave off like 2 months of your catechism.
What?
And the retreat was only one weekend, you know?
Was it free?
Yeah, it was free.
Okay, good.
So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm there. I'm there at the retreat. Hell yeah. Like, we're going to sing and we're going to eat the pizza and all the things, you know? Mm-hmm. And it was like all these nuns were there and everything. So.
It's like a camp.
It's like a camp.
Like
for
church camp?
Yeah, like church camp for a couple of days. And I'm texting the guy for the video at the time, and he's being hella flaky. And I'm like, do I get $400? Do I shave 2 months off of my catechism? You know, like, I need a burger. I need a Nature's burger.
To work
I know. My burger's getting soggy. Something to take the edge off. Your soggy ass burger, your burger. Okay, so
this is actually unhinged.
I know.
What an unhinged era.
I know. Trust me, girl. I went through it. So I'm like, okay. So then the guy ends up flaking on the video, and I end up like having no choice but to go to this retreat, right? Uh-huh. And okay, I'm like probably gastric like issues because of the fucking burgers and like doing a lot of bad stuff, staying up really late, and like my hair was fried. I don't know, it was just bad time. And I sat there, and the first day of this retreat, it was just like singing, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I can get into the singing, and then the doing little crafts and shit. And then on the third, I want to say the second or third day, there was this he wasn't a pastor, he was a preacher, and they put us in the gym, all of the people of the retreat in the gym, like everybody, the like the participants were the youth and me, fucking 22-year-old, the youth, and then like all of the adults that are facilitating and everything. And this guy starts praying, and he starts preaching, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I guess, I didn't care, and I was not into it, and I like didn't really believe in any of that. And in that moment, I started to feel this presence in the room, like this really big presence that was like dense and like very like easy to like hard to ignore. And like I can't explain it, but I could feel the presence going around the room, and everyone's praying, and the guy's preaching, and I could hear and see people crying. So I'm like, oh, it's not just me that's like losing it in here. Like, there's a lot of people that are losing it, right? So I feel the presence like come and sit next to me, or like take over me, or I don't know what I like how to explain it, but I felt like complete bliss and like pleasure and like satisfaction. Like I didn't need anything. I didn't need anything, like anything in my life.
Like you were just good.
I was just good, and I was happy, and I was complete, and I was fulfilled, and I was just crying because it was so like impactful. And I remember it like kind of leaving and like going back around the room, and I was like, okay, now what? Like now I have this information. What do you want me to do with it? Just fucking cry for 3 days, like, because I could feel like I was gonna keep crying for a long time. Like this is not going away anytime soon. And I felt like it came back, and it was like, I'm on your team. Like and it was those words, I'm on your team. And I feel like it was like so specific to what I needed to hear, and so specific to what I needed to feel, because I feel like at the time I was just like running around with like a chicken with the head cut off, because I didn't feel like anybody was on my team. Like I had to do everything on my own. So I feel like I just felt really complete in that moment, and I could not stop crying, bitch. When I tell you, I cried for 3 days. For 3 days, I could not stop crying. Everywhere I would go, I would just start crying. And I had to stay home. I did the last day of the retreat, and I feel like I gave myself up to this situation where I was like, okay, obviously I was not on the right path, and obviously like this moved me so much that it like has brought me to the most vulnerable parts of who I am. And I end my video canceled, so I didn't have anything else to do. So I didn't get shit going on anyway.
Lean in.
Yeah, so my boyfriend started taking me to his church, and then I started like getting more involved with my church, and then I went full on Christian, like full on preacher and everything for those few years that I did that. But that's how I ended up there.
Wow.
And I feel like being in that relationship, it like really helped me to stay on that path. I wouldn't say that it was the best relationship, and like he was a fucking moron. And he was like everything that you don't want out of a Christian man. Like he was very misogynistic. He thought a woman belonged in the kitchen, stuff like that. Which, what a fucking idiot, like why would you date somebody like me if that's what you think? But I think at the time I started to believe it too. Like I started to kind of go into that mode, and then I think like right when I was like at that part where it was gonna start to strip me of like how, when I started to feel disingenuous of who I am at my core, then that's when I like pivoted back to kind of being a more grounded spiritual person with like more room for beliefs and like inclusion and acceptance. Like, okay, my friends are not gonna be straight, like, and I can live with that, and I can accept it. Like, I know nothing bad is gonna happen because of that, like that doesn't mean we're okay. Yeah, everything's gonna be okay, and like we're not damned. So yeah.
Wow, but
Go ahead. Sorry,
Go,
or
go,
you.
go.
I have a question. So like, I know you like, cause this is like hella different, like different as topic. But like, when you do tarot, how do you get a message from tarot? Like, is it a spirit that you're hearing? Is it like something like what is it like a vision that you're getting? Like,
Do you
how does
feel
that
any
even?
similar feeling
Yeah.
like that energy?
Yeah. I think it's really witchy when you're just channeling, like,
But who are you challenging? Like,
um, probably yourself, like, probably a bigger version of you. And also, like, okay, so say, like, I'm doing a reading for either one of you, right?
uh-huh.
I feel like there's a really big, massive, genius, all encompassing, like, my best self comes forth to help you through this reading. And then the best version of you also comes forth to help you channel the message. So I feel like I'm channeling a lot of answers. I'm channeling like bright light, like a presence of like positivity, and it never feels dark, you know? Like it never feels like I'm pulling the information from like a dark place or like somewhere I'm not supposed to be going. The only time that I have felt a little bit of like that creeped me out a little bit was when I was it was like right after COVID, and I was doing readings for fucking strangers because I was working with like this viral page that had a lot of white lady.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and I had a lot of white lady like uh followers or fans or whatever you call it, supporters. And I was getting a lot of white ladies doing their readings, and I remember I would want to tell them stuff and they would be like this harsh pushback, like, and I want to say it's their white ancestors. Like, I feel like they'd be like, you better not tell her that. And I'd be like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't know you, you know? Like, I'm not as big as you. I'm not pulling up on you on your reading. So I'm going to just listen to that. And I would just
And
kind
would you be able to see these white people?
no, it wasn't a vision. It would just be like a
Like a
feeling.
hearing?
Like a feeling.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know when you're like standing in line and someone like cuts you and you're like, oh, I don't even have fucking time for you. Like, I'm just gonna let you go. And that presence is like funky and weird and you don't even want to deal with them. That's how it would feel like. They're causing an yeah, like they're causing an inconvenience on me and they're like trying to keep me from something, which I feel like would be bringing that person out of the darkness. Because a lot of the time they would just be doing dumbass shit, like being in their own way, trusting the wrong people, staying with their shitty boyfriend, staying in their boring job. You know, like shit where it's easy to be like, listen, here's the advice, but they would be like, no.
But you will get this information from the card that you will pull.
Yeah. So basically, the tarot is like a system, and it has 78 cards, and it breaks down to 4 suits, which is the cups, swords, coins, and cups, swords, and wands.
Is the tarot kind of like, you know, like the deck of cards that they sell in like the botanicas, the little ones que tienen las copas, la
Yeah,
espada,
that's like the Marcel tarot is like the very first tarot that ever was explored. Yeah,
Okay. My homie's mom
she does that.
Yeah, like back in the days. Well, I don't know if she still does it, but like she would be hella on point. I'd be
Yeah.
like, but she would tell me, oh my god, just airing shit out right now. But like, her mom was very spiritual too, and there was a spirit that she would walk with. And I remember before, like when I was younger, and I'll be like, damn, I do see the spirit. It was just like a tall man with a tuxedo. I could never see his face. But
You would see it.
yeah, like I couldn't see the face, but I could see like the person that was like sitting next to her.
Like the body
It's
and
like
the outfit.
kind of like the shadow back there. I would be able
Like
to
out of
see
the
it.
corner of your eye type.
Like when she would be doing like the readings and stuff.
Really?
But I don't know. Like that's why I was like, is it a spirit that like?
I feel like yeah, if your mind it goes in that direction. My mind doesn't necessarily go in the direction of like there's people or there's like other minds helping me to decipher this. Like I've studied the tarot for hella long. So when I look at a card, I know what the card is saying and all I have to do is like receive the message and then say it in a way that the person would understand it. I don't ever think that I've encountered like a spirit that tells me anything. The only time that I've got anything close to that is when I do meditations. It's happened to me once when I was younger. And this is when I was supposed to, like, when I was about to start my first year of San Francisco Community College to go do film. And I remember during that time, I was having these weird ass dreams that there was a girl in my bedroom. And I would wake up and I could like feel her in the room. And there was one time when I saw her and she was kind of like checking me out in my sleep. And I woke up and I thought I saw her. And I was like, wait, there's nobody in here. And then she had like a blonde streak of hair like right here in the front. And it was during like Wiz Khalifa. Remember Wiz Khalifa had the blonde hair? One day I was at this party, just like fucking around, and a friend of mine was like, "Let's put a blonde streak in your hair like Wiz Khalifa." And I'm like, "Oh hell yeah!" I had nothing to fucking lose, so I got the blonde streak in my hair. And then later, it fucking hit me like I saw myself creeping around my room, like future me was like poking around, and I saw myself. So I feel like. And I've done a lot of meditations where like I could see myself and different versions of myself.
Like astral projecting?
Yeah.
Or there's that theory that like time is stacked.
Yes,
So
yes.
like everything's happening at the same time.
And I feel like I've been within my meditations, I've been able to go to like these other versions of myself and like see myself and interact with myself and like talk to myself a bunch of times. But it's always me. It's never like an extra. It's never like a foreign thing, It's always like myself, like Gabriella. She's there. And she'd be old. She'd be short hair, long hair, tan, skinny. Like, I've seen myself in hella different settings. It's really weird. Like, I did this meditation once, and I think we talked about it, where it's like your subconscious mind, like you're exploring your subconscious mind. Oh yeah, remember I told you I saw Hello Kitty down there?
Yeah.
And I was like, my subconscious mind is filled with Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
Okay, so one time I did this meditation where I went down and I saw myself, and she was like in this room that had like this really big window down to the ocean. So I went to go look at the ocean, and I look at she's sitting in the bed looking out the window. Then I look at the window, and then there's another one of me, and she's out there on the beach. And she's like, come down here. So I go down, and now I'm with another version of myself. And she's on the beach, and she's like, let's go in the water. So I'm like playing in the water with her. And she was like, do you want to go deeper? And I was like, yeah, I do want to go deeper. So she takes me deeper, and then there's another version of myself. And she's like in this bunker. And there's like an aquarium, like a wall that's like all an aquarium. And I look and I realize that the aquarium is the beach that the other girl is on, where I was just on the upper level. So now I'm in this bunker, and the big like aquarium window is the beach, is the water from the beach. Does that make sense? Do you understand that?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So then I'm talking to her, and she's kind of stiff, and she's like, do you want to go lower? And I was like, okay, sure, let's go lower. Then I go lower, and I see myself, and I'm like a scientist. And the girl that's from the beach, that's me, she's telling me like, I don't really understand this one. She just really likes math and tarot. And like science. And I was like, okay. And she was like, let's go back to the beach. So then I went back up and like played on the beach, and then I woke up. Because the meditation is like a guided meditation, so the person will be like, go play or like explore your subconscious, and then come back in 10 minutes. So you're just like, I just be tripping for 10 minutes. For 10 minutes, I just be fucking running amok in there.
This level,
I swear.
Level 4, level 5, we go to level 6.
I know I've been there a bunch of times. Yeah. So I see that, but I never see like another person, like a foreign like spirit.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never really dabbled into that, but I've heard.
Yeah.
That, like, and then you hear stories, or you see YouTube videos, or you see like that. I think it was called Dark on Netflix.
Dark. What is it? A show?
It was a show about like them basically like different dimensions of like their life, like the town with time travel or something like that. What's it called?
That sounds like a Netflix has show.
Yeah, but
Right?
it's
Netflix
like
always has those
yeah, it was
random.
like
Yeah.
I started watching it because my cousin would watch it like years ago, and then I was just like, this is kind of trippy.
I
And
think.
then I start making you think like, does this really happen? And then I talk about, I mean, then I have conversations with people, and they tell me like, I know what I'm gonna look like when I get older.
Yeah,
Like I've
you can
traveled in
see
my
it.
sleep, or like I know I could travel when I was like younger, or like my like I don't know. This is before even getting initiated, right? So people will tell me like, yeah, like I've traveled to this time of this version of myself, and like this other version of myself, like never made it home,
Oh damn.
and like I passed away in this lifetime, and then
Oh,
like
shit.
so then I'd be like, are you fucking high or what the fuck?
No,
But
it's
then
a
I'm
real
like,
thing,
then I'm like, you know,
yeah.
like okay, stop being judgmental. Like maybe it is
Yeah,
something,
trust
you know, because
me.
I'm like, oh shit, like I don't know.
I can give you the link to the meditation and you could try it. Cause
Not me
it.
about to be like, hello, what happened to Twice? Lost in the third dimension.
Look in the third dimension. I feel like
Who's
also.
gonna come save me? Like Insidious?
You gotta
Oh,
save
see,
yourself.
yeah, you gotta call that lady the little. Oh, that's a bad word. The little person lady that comes. You know, you know how she comes with the poltergeist.
I never
It's
seen
the
it.
same lady all the time.
But I be
Okay.
feeling like Hollywood be onto something because I'm like, okay, like you know the Warrens, what they called?
Oh, the
Ah.
disclosure films.
I'm like a lot of the time that they
know-
do shit, I'm like, ooh, this is
Yeah,
really
but those
cool.
people, I'm not convinced about them because that man was a predator.
Because
Who?
Well, that's
That too,
number
yeah.
one.
The Insidious.
No, the Warrens.
Oh, I
You
never
know,
saw
with the,
it.
like,
Warren and
who are they?
Warren.
Not the Conjuring. What?
Yeah,
it's like
the
a
people
whole.
that do the Conjuring.
You know, like Annabelle. You know,
and-
the white couple that goes around. That man like groomed some girl, and his wife let him.
His wife let him.
Oh, I didn't even know this.
Yeah, deep cut. But then there's also like they might be scammers too. So I don't buy it. I don't really trust white
They're
people.
fucking rich
Yeah.
if they
Right
made all
off the
those.
bat. No, they
movies.
made lots of money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they made
fucking
lots of money.
loaded
Fuck
with those
those people.
monies. Fuck those people.
Fuck 'em.
We don't
Fuck
fuck
'em.
with the Annabelle people.
Mm-mm.
I also feel like it's social media. I feel like social media brings a lot of fucking demons into your life. I feel like being online and being exposed to a bunch of shit that you otherwise would not be exposed to is just like a window into bringing all this like extra like information or like extra presences that would never fucking be there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I feel like social media, yeah, I feel like that's especially like a dense spiritual space is like being online and then like consuming all of the stuff online. Dude, okay, speaking of online, this is fucked up and it has nothing to do with spiritual, but tell me what the other day I was like scrolling and I was doing hella shit at once, right? Because it was like I think this was before 4th of July weekend, but I was watching this video that came up and it was so bad. It was almost like Uncanny Valley. Like the guy was so fucking AI that it was so bad, right? And he was like talking into a podcast mic and then he was saying he's like, you know, no man, no real man wants to see the woman of his life like working hard because he's not a real man or some shit like that. And then it would be like a sound effect of like people agreeing with him in the background. Like it was hella fake, right? And I was like, oh, that's weird. That's fucking weird, right? So I was like, oh, what the fuck? Why did I get this? And I just put my phone down. I sent it to somebody on accident on TikTok. And I didn't know that happened. So then I go back on my phone later and I have all these DMs, right? So it's like, and it's like when I open the DMs, the profile that's sending them to me is blocked. So I'm like, what the fuck happened here? So then why I sent this fucking video of this guy talking about like the baby moms to this girl who I don't know. Then she puts me in a group text and like a group message with her and her baby dad. I'm gonna say
Oh.
and sends the video to the group. To me and
What?
sends the video to the both of us. and then it's like I don't remember like what the kind of the context was, but then I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm trying to click on her profile, and I'm blocked.
It's probably like you've been messing with my baby daddy.
And I'm like, I am so sorry, Mercedes. I did not mean for this to happen. And it's so funny because the reason why we're even friends on TikTok is because there is this trend like follow for follow, like a Latina follow trend.
Oh my
So
god.
it was like Latinos supporting Latina people. So that's the only reason I even follow her TikTok and like could even send her stuff. But then it turned bad.
All because of you. What?
All
you
'cause of
butt
me.
sent this TikTok?
I've been doing that a lot. The other day I fell asleep with my fucking phone open and I want to say I laid on it like this and deleted hella apps. Like, deleted hella apps. Like, my Gmail app was gone. My Instagram app was gone. Hella apps were gone in the morning. And I woke up, like, on top of my phone and I was like, oh my
Damn.
God.
Look, one time I went to go pay for something like do mobile pay. I put my PIN in. It didn't work. Rejected. I did it like 4 times. It turned out somehow with my phone in my pocket, I reset the PIN on my card.
Oh.
On my debit card. I somehow went into the Chime app, hit reset PIN, put some numbers in, and it reset the PIN.
That's really
Like,
terrible.
no one took it. Like, I checked. There weren't any charges or anything.
Just you in your pocket.
Just me in my pocket resetting my card pin, and then I reset it back, and it started working again.
That's
so things
terrible.
are something's going
It's
on.
Mercury retrograde right now.
Oh, no wonder everyone's like,
Yeah.
emotions on.
Hella fucked up. This Mercury retro. I usually try not to pay attention. I'm like, no, like if I'm good and I do everything right, like, but no,
This
something.
one's different.
Sometimes you can't help to lay on top of your phone and delete all the fucking apps. So I'm like, where am I? I was like, do I have work today? I'm like going to my Gmail app, no Gmail app. How? I literally had to download everything in like one day. It was so terrible. It was so scary. Okay, you know what? That's enough. I'm sick of you guys.
Just rambling.
You know what? Shut the fuck up. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
This podcast episode was brought to you by Afnan, 9 p.m. Zoom in on
That's
this
kind of
later.
early.
It's about to be 9 p.m.
It's
I know, but why is it called 9 p.m.?
I don't know. I wasn't part of the marketing team, but
I see.
it smells delightful.
Twinkie said it smells like baccarat.
like
for
the
men.
male version.
Yeah, like kind of like citrusy, woody, smoky. Smells like a liar to me.
For
Like
for a
fuckboy.
lesbian about town,
Ooh,
get
nice.
Afnan, 9 p.m.
For a lesbian about town.
Mhm.
I like that. I like that slogan.
Yeah, there you go.
Very inclusive of all the non-lesbians.
Ah, well, they can get their own scent.
Okay.
There's plenty to choose from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
India's a connoisseur. India's a Middle Eastern Middle Eastern fragrance connoisseur. Can you okay, before we leave, can you tell us about your shirt?
Oh, this is Bob's Burgers.
What does it say?
It says
Little King.
Little King Trash Mouth and El Diablo and Big Baby Pudding Snatcher and Gary.
What is that?
Those are the names of the raccoons in their alley that Linda named.
Big Baby.
Yeah, Big Baby Pudding Snatcher.
That's
So
cute.
who are you?
I don't identify with
Little
any
King.
of them.
Little King?
Little King Trash Mouth? I
Oh,
guess. I don't know.
damn.
Pudding snatcher.
I just like it.
I love it. Thank you, India,
Yes.
for always bringing the best fits.
Anytime.
Thank you, Twinkie, for joining us again and opening up. Twinkie needs their own episode for like 5 hours
Nah, hell no.
and just tell us all the tea. I feel like we have a bunch of notes still. I still have notes on mine. You guys want to know what my first note said? Sports
was
is
it?
gay. Because we had to watch soccer for so long. I'm like,
I'm so sick of soccer.
I'm so over soccer.
It's
The World
everywhere.
Cup has been really good, actually.
The
It's
World
not
Cup
like,
needs to end.
I
It's
only-
been months.
It's been good. The game
I only
fucking
like
hasn't been, I
it
ain't
when
gonna
they
lie.
cry or when they kiss.
Who kisses?
I just like seeing the drama.
When the players the players when they make a goal and they all kiss.
In the mouth?
They kiss each other?
Yeah, they kiss.
No,
I feel
I've
like I
never
would have
seen
heard
that.
about
You
that.
guys turn
I've never
around.
seen that shit.
Wait, are you not watching closely?
I am watching closely. I was watching closely on Sunday.
And you did. I know. Let's not talk about
Fuck.
that.
You might be watching a little too close.
Yeah.
I always catch them kissing. Yeah, and when they cry too, it's funny.
I think you see. Okay, I see them cry, but I don't know. I've never seen them kiss.
You're lying.
I swear I've never seen. And you're talking about in the mouth.
Not in the mouth. Not in the mouth. But they'll kiss each other.
Like
I
where?
think that's
though?
like brotherly love. Like
yeah.
good game, bro. Like you feel me?
Kiss.
You're out here doing it. Like good,
Love you, bro.
I played sports. I never kissed my teammates.
Good
Good
game.
game.
yeah.
Grabbing the
Soccer,
butt.
soccer looks hard. I don't know. Imagine
It does look hard.
how many hours they're running.
I know.
Great cardio.
I know.
Exactly.
I used to date this guy that played like on this rinky dink ass team, and even he had to work so hard for them to even pass him the ball. Okay, you want to know something? When you're dating a guy and he takes you to watch him play, and they don't even pass him the ball, what the fuck?
Yeah, bench.
And then they be in
Did
the
you
car.
still root for him?
They be in the car like, what the fuck? They don't ever pass me the ball. I'm like, maybe because you fucking suck.
Now I'm here like I'm about to go watch my man play soccer, and then your man is sitting on the bench the whole time.
No, my soccer boyfriend was really good because he was short and he was strong as fuck. And then he was an MMA fighter, and I think he was a boxer too.
Do we know him?
But he was a drunk.
Who is this guy?
I think you might know him. That was like my first. That's my one true ex. No, but I guess my.
That's my one.
One true ex.
But I guess my ex after that is kind of my one true ex. But the ex after that you guys all know, he would take me to watch him play basketball, and they would never pass him the ball. And he'd be in the car like, I don't know why
Not that tall.
He wasn't that tall. He's like 5'11".
He was not tall. And now you're trying to give him some credit. I'm not talking shit, but I'm just like,
Yeah, he'd be like, I don't know why they don't pass me the ball. I'm like, yeah, I wonder why. You wasted my fucking time. Didn't even make one basket.
You could have watched the Gypsy Rose Blanchard doc.
Right? I could
Instead,
have
you
been
gotta
a
watch this man stand around.
fuck.
dang.
Wah, wah. Anyways, thank you guys for coming today. I had a great time. India, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you for always being here.
Happy to be here.
India was like, what the fuck are y'all
think-
talking about?
I'm just here for, I don't know, vibes.
Question mark, right?
I'm here to make faces
He's
and
like, I don't know
and
what.
nod.
I don't know what the fuck you guys
Y'all
are
said a
talking
lot
about.
of words that I ain't never heard before, but you know what? I'm just happy to be here.
I know, I'm over here thinking like this episode is about to be hella gay. Like we're gonna talk about hella gay
I was
shit.
expecting, some laughter.
Yeah. This shit got deep real quick.
Like a
I think we need to redo this episode. Maybe keep this on the art.
I was about
No.
to tell you once you
No.
edit, cut
And
me
then
out of
we
this. 'cause
like-
I'm just sitting
Yeah.
here staring at y'all.
Yeah, me too. I was
Like
like,
a fucking
Well,
creep.
both of you guys were doing that.
yeah, but okay, maybe we should save this episode for another time.
You guys were both staring, and I was the one that had to carry everything on my back.
That is not even
Nah,
true.
hell nah.
First of all, we each had our time yapping just about religious psychosis.
Right, I'm over here like, what do we really want to
I didn't even get into
Listen,
how religious.
Do you want to know the
psychosis I really
topics
was.
I was planning on bringing up?
The religion needs to be a series.
Yeah, it needs to be its own episode because I think that like
thing.
I'm down to come next week and we can talk about some
We're-
other
yeah,
shit
just
and
keep
air that
coming.
out because
These
this
were-
one I'm like people gonna be like y'all really got us fucked
These
up
were
right
my
now."
topics.
Talking like what the fuck did y'all just go on a rant about?
No, it's good. Stop putting down my
watching
show.
that Netflix show.
Shut up.
Polygamous?
I am.
Do it, please.
I-
No.
Are you already
I'm
watching
over
it?
I'm already over it. I was like episode 3, 4.
It doesn't get good till like 7. That's when I started paying attention.
India, are you serious?
Can you just stay out of this, please? It's an A and B conversation.
7 episodes in?
7 episodes? No, okay. Hold on, because I'm rewatching it. See, hold
You
on.
already saw it. You already
Can
saw
I
it.
just say something, please? I had to rewatch because I'm rewatching it with my girl.
Okay.
1 through 7, after a rewatch, I'm in it because I wasn't paying attention. But by 7, 8, the first time, locked in. So I'm just saying, give it a chance
I'll rewatch it.
and make it that far. I swear to you, You'll never forget it.
Okay,
What is
what's
it
the
called again?
The Polygamist.
I'm at the part
Polygamous.
where,
Text me that. I
will.
want to go
I
watch
will
it.
send it to you.
Please watch it. I need more people to
Because
talk
I'm over
about
here
this
watching
with.
Love Island with my sister.
I never watched that. Look at these topics I was prepared to talk about.
Let's hear
I
it.
want toe shoes. You know
Okay.
those toe shoes? The,
Oh, yeah,
You know that girl on TikTok that's trying to go to Afghanistan to meet her husband?
I feel like I've heard about that. Is
She-
it even Afghanistan though?
It's Afghanistan.
I thought it was somewhere else.
No, it's Afghanistan. No, she met him once. They met on Snapchat.
Okay.
She met him IRL once, and they got married.
On Snapchat.
Yeah. And then his visa got denied to come here, so now she's going there. People are like, "Girl, you're not ready." Like they don't even have an embassy. It's women. They don't
Yeah.
women's rights. And she says, "Well, I went on a trip to Chicago once, and we got off the highway, and it was just a really bad neighborhood, and the police immediately stopped us and made us turn around. So do with that what you will."
Okay. Compared to Afghanistan.
Compared to Afghanistan, she's delusional.
Okay, what?
Helen Keller.
What about Helen Keller?
What about Helen Keller?
We're reaching the end of this.
Keller?
Helen Keller.
She was a writer and a pilot.
Listen, she was deaf and blind from like an early age.
Supposedly.
Don't get me started on Helen Keller. I think she was a government plant. But I'm not disputing that.
Google this.
Twinkie
Hold
don't
on.
give a fuck about Helen
Who the hell is
Keller.
Helen Keller?
That's
Hold on,
it.
let
Those
me-
are all my topics.
Helen Keller. Oh, we do need to get into this actually because I
Helen
have no
Keller.
idea who she is.
Yeah, I told you I wanted to talk about this. 'Cause I just realized that I think like I'm her biggest op.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy. 'Cause
She looks
wouldn't-
scary.
wouldn't
She
even
looks
be
like
able
a
to see
Warren.
you.
She's not real.
She's the Warren
She's
She
Yeah.
wouldn't even be able to see you or hear you.
Yeah, but she flew a plane. Explain that to me.
She's a-
Explain to me
she's a
how a
pilot.
deaf and blind woman flew a plane.
She's a
Oh,
pilot.
maybe the vibration.
No, I looked it up. She just held the wheel,
Uh-huh.
and then the
It was
guy
an
like
autopilot.
her co-pilot, did the thing to communicate. I guess what to do, but she didn't actually like take off and land.
Oh, so she was just like in the.
She was just there for the vibes. But I'm just saying she became like this American icon,
Icon,
like
yeah.
I don't know, like Johnny
Do
Appleseed.
you really think that she can read and?
Don't get me into this. Don't start.
Okay,
I
next
think
time we're gonna bring these
she-
things up again.
is interesting.
I like it. I
I'm gonna
like.
go do some research on her.
Yeah,
I'm like, who
it's
the
a
hell
very
is this
robust topic.
lady? What did
Okay.
you have?
I said all of mine. Sports is gay. That was my first one, which it is. Can we
Yeah.
all agree? My middle school friend telling me that he loves my feet.
Yeah.
I like
Did
that,
that
one.
one.
I think mine was what is it called? When I was like, I was like, I want to talk about the old school lesbians. I'm like, it's cringe when I see them like, because I think I was driving today in the morning. I saw like this old school hardcore yeah, and I was just like, damn, like, is that so cringe? Like, are the lesbians gonna look like this when like they get older, or like they're just gang banging at a really old age? Like, this just looks so cringe. I don't know, that was my thought this whole time. I was like, damn, I'm glad I'm not lesbian no more. I'm a trans man.
I know there's a certain type of like that, the he him lesbians, you know?
Totally. I know exactly what you're talking about. What
The he, she's the ones that.
a he him lesbian
him
is
lesbian.
what, like a butch?
No. Like
Isn't it like what they call them, like super dykes?
Like,
Like-
they walk around with their strap.
yes,
Like,
yes,
they're sucking
yes.
the
So
strap.
like a
Yes.
stone butch.
Like I
That's what they're
feel
called, strong butch.
Stone butch.
Stone butch.
They wear their straps in real life.
Okay.
Or they pack.
where do they go with it?
To the grocery store, go to a
Like, it's
movie.
part of them.
Yeah,
Wear
go
it.
to the car wash.
ready.
It's just always on
And
there.
that's-
Well,
Smell
okay,
bad.
but that's kind of like a trans man. Like some trans men be packing.
And
too.
that's the thing
No, but they're
that
not
I found
girls.
really interesting is like there's a subsection of like mask lesbians. Like for me, I wouldn't care if I got top surgery, but that feels like a lot of work. I hate that I have a period, but what do you do about that?
Remove the
I also could do without the hips, but I also don't mind that I'm a woman.
Yeah.
but kind of don't want the woman qualities.
Right.
So what is that?
So why don't you go? Have you considered going on T?
No.
Why would I do that?
Because you don't want a period,
But I don't mind being a woman.
but you don't.
No, I think you're very much a woman.
I'm a woman.
I don't think you don't mind being a woman. I think you love
But
being a
if we were
woman
to
and you
take small
like
doses-
identify as a woman.
You wouldn't.
Yeah,
You,
but she just
you
said
know
she
that
don't
more
want
than
her
I
boobs.
do.
No, not more than you do, but I feel like you do. I
I don't know. I feel like I don't feel any attachment. I feel less attachment to being a dude than I do to feeling being a woman.
Right.
I feel
less
more
attached to being a dude.
I feel more attached to being a woman.
Yes.
But I also the things that make a woman, I could do without. I wouldn't be upset.
just like hips and boobs
And
and
periods.
periods.
And what else do
We
women
can all
have?
do without them.
Other stuff. I'm never carrying a child.
Oh,
That is my nightmare. I wake up in a cold sweat
me either.
having a nightmare about being pregnant. So I don't want that. What does that make? I saw someone else said this on TikTok, so it's not just me.
I'm
so
sure.
what do they identify as, like, they them?
I guess I could, but stud, mask presenting
Yeah,
woman.
mass presenting woman, mass presenting
Who
person.
came up with all of these things?
Me.
Every version of Gabby.
I feel like there's so many names for everything. Like,
It's because they need to be palatable to the greater audience. I think that when gay people talk to each other, they can call each other like that, like twinks or butch.
And there's like
or
a element of
studs.
community and
Yeah.
being able to like share some aspect of identity with another person. I can see that benefit. However, at the same time, we're all literally just sentient potato clocks. Like, we're just a bundle of cells.
Yeah.
I don't like to categorize really anything feels unnecessary, but I see the benefit of it because then we wouldn't have any attachments to other people.
It's like the translation. It's like it's like connecting through translation of what you feel.
Yeah,
And, like,
how you interpret the
Helping
world.
other people understand it.
how is your, like, experience in, like, in a gay setting versus not a gay setting? Like, how would you even say that? Like, because obviously you have straight friends, right?
I try not to.
Me.
Barely.
So do you feel like you being more of, like, kind of like
I surround myself. I'm intentional about trying to surround myself with non-white queer people.
right? Okay.
And I mean, I grew up in Texas, so that wasn't the demographic I grew up around, and it was always uncomfortable. Especially because, I mean, I always dressed like basketball shorts, big t-shirt, pretty, I guess
Sporty-
masks,
sporty spice.
sporty spice. But I've been getting misgendered since I was a child.
Right.
Like, everyone thought I was a boy. One time, this kid in summer camp stood up in front of the whole like camp and said, "Everyone, he is not a girl." And I sat there and I said, who?
What
I
the
was like,
fuck?
who's he? Like, why are people thinking he's a girl? And then I looked around and everyone's looking at me. And I said,
Okay.
what? And we hadn't been talking. He literally just out of nowhere just stood up and just announced to everybody. So, again, I try to stick with the queers and the non-whites. There are always a lot of stares. And I know that I have a tendency to attract straight women, which is rule number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Rule number 2.
You want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say who it is because I don't want to tell your business, but
No, and don't even look at the time because we started late, so this is getting good. Right? We're going. Sorry, we're going overtime. We're going to penalties right now.
This is
going
OT.
penalties.
This is
Penalties
OT.
right now. This is
Okay,
OT.
so-
We're in
so
overtime.
a friend of mine was I don't know if they're still dating, but it was dating like a straight girl.
Mhm.
And it's funny because we watch this show here at home, and India's first rule is no straights.
No
right?
whites.
Oh, sorry, no straights is rule 2.
Yeah, no whites, no straights,
No straights.
no
So
therapists.
on the concept of dating
No
straights,
therapists.
right? And then they're like going through the little like trials and tribulations of a lesbian dating a straight lady. So then I call my lesbian friend Amy. Do you know Amy? Oh yeah,
Yes.
I don't know if you know my lesbian friend Amy.
She's a femme or a stud?
She's
or
a
what?
femme.
Okay.
She's a femme.
And Amy just starts fucking losing her top. I'm like, what do we do, Amy? She's like, you better call me like, you pretend gay ass bitch. You pretend gay ass bitch. Like, you, like, all these insults that I have never heard in my life. You straight ass bitch.
She's telling you that?
No. I was like, what should we do? Because my friend was going through it with her straight girlfriend.
Okay.
So I'm like, Amy, give us some lesbian advice, you know? And
Break
she's
up.
like, fuck that bitch. The funniest one was pretend gay ass bitch. You straight ass bitch. I'm like, damn, I never heard somebody use straight as an insult. No, I have.
But she
Well,
dates
yeah.
only femmes.
She dates masks and femmes. I don't think she has a preference. Why?
I don't know. The femmes with the femmes kill me.
Why?
Because it's like, bro, see?
See, okay,
Why?
here's the thing. I feel like it's so interesting how gender still plays in women WLW relationships. Because, like, I see that too. When I see two masks together, my lizard brain,
out, bro.
my lizard brain is like, wait, something's wrong here.
Why?
Because it's like two little boys going
No,
out
it's
together.
two women under the clothes. It's two
Yeah,
women.
two
And the
women who look like two little boys.
in their
For
conversation.
all that, go out with a man.
No.
What do you mean, no?
They want to go out with a girl.
I get
No,
it. I'm
okay,
just
yes,
telling you
but,
what
like-
the dynamics are in the community, and that even then, like, that's sometimes even like a big deal if two masculine women get together.
Why? They're both girls.
I'm just telling you what the gender norms come into
I want to
play.
talk to those people that are
I'll
against
send them a letter and have them come up
Tell
on
them
here.
come on my show.
I
I want to
will.
talk to
Yeah,
them.
because I feel like when it's like two girls together, it's just, to me, it just seems like the relationship is not real. Like that.
What?
It's fake as fuck.
How?
I don't know. Like, I just.
They're
I just
gay
feel like-
though. You think
They're
they have
gay.
boyfriends on the low?
Yeah, I feel like they be fucking around.
Yeah.
with dudes. Like, straight up.
And there is that subsection.
There are,
Remember,
there
I
are,
told
yes,
you.
there are people that
Remember,
do that.
Gabby,
like,
I told you about
my
those studs that
girlfriend-
get pregnant.
Oh yeah, no, trust.
Because they'll have their
Yes.
girlfriend and then they'll be messing around with
Yes,
a dude on the
yes, I know
side
them.
and then they pop up pregnant.
Yeah.
But at the same time, being misogynistic towards their own girlfriend. So it's like, how can you be
'Cause they love-
misogynistic and pregnant?
They want to be the man so bad. They
No,
like-
But they're getting bent over.
Right, like who's calling who daddy?
Everyone's daddy, I guess, in this scenario. Not my style.
I'm gonna bring Amy so you can ask her yourself if she has a man. Because she's the most
She has a
lesbian.
man.
She's the most lesbian person I ever met. Like,
She about to
Really?
be like, you fucking
yes,
mass.
because she's so
Presenting.
femme, you know. Like my friend Amy, she's so femme. She's literally a makeup artist. So she's like,
Okay, but she's femme, but like, is she more like a dominant femme?
she's crazy. So I'm like, yeah, I'm sure she could dominate some shit. If you put her up to it, I'm sure she could.
I've heard of femmes being like, I'm the masculine one. I dominate the studs. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
But the studs also are soft. Like they're big softies,
blah. Yeah,
and they're very fucking girly.
yeah. That's
like
true.
very, very, very girly. And
That's
like,
the shit that I don't understand because it's like they're hella soft. Oh, well, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I was in a relationship, before I transitioned, I feel like I was hella soft with my partners and all that shit, right?
yeah.
And I would be like, oh, like, you know, let me take care of you, baby, and then fucking getting played on the side like that. Idiot, right? Because and this is the thing. I feel like femmes, like you said, like no straights, right? But I don't even know why I would fuck with all the straight females too. I'm like, okay, here goes another one, like fucking right.
Absolutely not.
They
So
were
then it's-
exploring. You were
Yeah, it
giving
was
them-
just like, here we go, being the test dummy or whatever. Like, that's how I
Yeah,
feel.
exactly. I'm not your teacher.
Yeah, like
Just so you can go back to Brad. Girl, get out of my
Brad
face.
never went away, girl.
it's like they like the comfort of being with like a female because they get all the attention. But then they like to go get treated like shit by a man. It's so stupid. I don't understand it. It's like nice guys never finish, right? Or what's
And
it called?
even, like,
nice guys
finish
There you
last.
go.
Never finished.
Yeah.
Don't ever be nice.
Don't ever be nice. You're
Never.
never gonna finish.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's I don't know. It's not I don't know if it's like the gay culture, but I don't think it's real. Two studs, stud on stud ain't real, femme on femme ain't real.
That's a hot take.
That is a hot
That's a very
take.
hot take.
That
right
is a
there.
hot take. Yup.
But then
That's-
also, like, you know, like female, no, how does it go? Fuck, here I'm about to get canceled. Okay. The trans date each other, T for T. I'm like, that's a cheat code of heaven.
The T for T.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's cool.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay, why go through the fucking trouble? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
Well-
I mean, I get it, but it's just like,
Okay, so
Oh my
wait.
god.
Okay, so if it's T for T in the same like masculine feminine role, what if it was two trans men? Would you still feel the
he's-
same way
he's
about
saying
two
a
studs?
trans man and a trans woman.
So I know. I'm asking
Oh,
if two trans men were together, would you feel the same way as if two masked lesbians were together?
probably
You don't think the two trans men could like each other?
at that point, go out with another. Well, there is like trans men who date gay men.
Oh yeah, because they're
that makes
men.
you-
They're men.
That makes you a gay, yeah.
A gay guy, yeah.
Right.
And I think trans men are having sex with a lot of people, even just for fun. Like, yeah, gay
Well,
guys.
there's a lot of like gay or straight men having sex with trans men
For sure. Yeah, I can see that.
all the time, and then they be like, but I'm not gay.
Yeah.
I feel like,
Sure.
and then someone
Okay.
Yeah.
someone told me also like when you start T and you get a dick that you just feel horny all the time, so you might have sex with a guy just to try it out.
No. Let me tell you, you start testosterone and you get horny. Period.
So I think they're just
Period.
taking
You
it
just,
for a
like-
test run.
No, what do you mean?
The dick, like they just want to try it on everybody,
Like the trans men fucking
Yeah.
other people?
and yeah, men especially.
Just like a whole.
Oh.
Just like a lot, like they have a lot of sex when they first start T and get their member because they're just like so excited to have it, and they're always horny from the
But there's different
testosterone.
levels to it because there's so many different surgeries for when you get a penis. Some you feel sensation, some you don't feel sensation.
Right,
It's just
right.
there. hanging.
I don't like thinking about it.
Yeah, like so it's like I don't know. It's just so many different.
Do you want to know when I knew I was gay for real? And this is me in my old age. Okay, I'm 35. I think it was last year. 30. No.
Yeah, let's talk about.
That was
you.
like 33.
Hold on,
I
first of all,
was Jesus, my Jesus age. I was Jesus age. No, I was dating this trans guy, right? I was dating this trans guy, and like it would get really hot, and we would like make out and stuff. But I would never take it to the next level. I've always been scared, and like it always takes a lot, and like it's just not in my nature. So we would like be like messing around, and then I would get up and leave, and I'd be like, oh, I gotta go. So he would be fucking sick of me. By the time it was like 3 weeks in, he's like, fuck this bitch. I ain't never getting nothing from her. So I remember like it was like really rocky because you know he wanted to hurry up and do it, and I was not down for it. And I remember like I was supposed to go over his house, and I went to work that day. And shout out my friend Bobby. We worked in the gym. It was like my gay friend Bobby at the gym. And I remember
Okay, Bobby.
I told him, I was like, at this point, because I was getting really nervous for the anatomy, you know? Like, I'm already not a sexually driven person. So if this got an extra level of freaking it, I'm already fucking scared as it is. Now there's a whole, like, other anatomy that I never seen before. That's not like this or that.
But you're not sexually active, is what you're saying? Like you're not like you don't get. Okay.
I mean, I do, but it takes a lot. It takes a lot.
Do you have to have like an emotional connection
Yes,
with a
yes.
person?
It
to
takes
be
a
like,
lot, and it has to take time, and there has to be a reason, and there has to be gifts. Like it's a lot. You know what I mean? Yes, there has to always
be buy me gifts.
Yes, yes. I'm not doing it if there's no gifts.
Again, you gotta get that shit up front.
You know, okay, so I remember at one point I told my friend Bobby, I was like, I am so over like racking my fucking brain that I really hope he just has a vagina just like me. And I really was just like, you know what? I would just settle for the vagina. Please don't put me through like This fucking
Wait,
some
so
brand
that's
new.
when you were like, I know that I'm gay.
Yes,
I
because-
rather have the vagina.
No,
than the
because
penis?
I was willing to have sex with the man with the vagina. So I was like, there's no getting out of me not being gay. You know what I mean? At that point, if you're willing to do that, like you're
So, okay,
definitely,
so are you-
you're definitely gay as fuck.
So are you bi? Or
I
you
don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But that's when I realized that I was gay. When I was like, okay, I just hope, because I was so nervous. I was
But
so
you
nervous.
never done it.
No, not
You
with
never,
the
like,
trans.
sexual-
Not with the trans guy. No, because I got scared.
Okay, no, but I'm saying like in general, like you've never had sex with a female, or you have.
I have.
Okay, so,
But so when I was with the trans guy, I was like, at this point, I hope that he just has a vagina.
okay,
Because I don't want to deal with all the extra like
The extra
accessory,
shit.
yeah, or like or just like
Right,
a
right,
different
right.
anatomy that I never seen,
Uh-huh.
and it was already
because
stressful.
the part of
A
you was gonna be like, what the
penis?
fuck is that? Yeah,
You
Girl.
haven't seen the penis?
I have, but not like that one.
Okay.
I feel like it looks the same.
This is
It's
not.
not the same.
I
It's not
can't.
the same.
How do you know it's not the same?
I
I
can't.
just know. I just know because he. I know.
You just know.
No, because he explained it to me. He explained it to me. He told me how it looked. He told me how it works, and I was already scared. So I was like, you know what I mean?
But he had the one with the pump. And you
I don't
press
know.
it,
I don't know.
or what? 'Cause there's so many different.
I
layers
never
to,
saw
like,
it. I never saw
the
it.
penis.
I feel like there's a lot of different genres.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
yes.
It's like little, like
You know,
like when you
I
go
s-
strap shopping, Big Bertha, Little Bertha, and then you got
Why are
like,
they named Bertha?
Big Bertha. Is just
Big Bertha.
It's just,
Lightning McQueen.
yeah.
Shit.
They got Puerto
He
Rico.
said Lightning McQueen.
It just depends. But okay, so I think my question is, so you were like, I'm super gay because I'd rather have sex with a female.
No, I was okay. The moment that I realized that I was willing to have sex with a man that has a vagina,
Uh-huh.
I was like, girl,
You gay as fuck.
long gone. Yeah, like, you know,
So have you ever been in a relationship with a female?
when I was younger,
So right now you're not gay.
I think you're just always gay. No, like you think it goes away. And Twinkie has really hot takes on this. Twinkie's like, oh, you know what? Let me take the gay card from you.
It's called gay
Well,
for the
let's
stay.
revoke your gay card right now because I don't know. I'm like I've always wondered. Like,
You know,
okay,
there's, like, gay for
Gabby's gay,
pay.
but I've never seen Gabby be with anybody.
I think because I don't really put my business out, and I didn't know you back then.
Yeah. So right now, like, because obviously you're in a relationship, right? But if it didn't work out with whoever you're with now, would you be in a gay relationship?
I'm not opposed to a gay relationship. I'm not opposed to any kind of relationship.
Maybe
like
you're
a-
just queer.
Yeah, that's what I've always
Lesbians.
felt. I've always
You're
just
just
felt queer. Yeah, that's what I feel.
Just
you know,
keep it simple.
right? There's no need to get into.
There's
this
no
specific-
need for all of this.
But queer is basically like when you like everything.
Queer can be anything.
Yeah, even just we were having this conversation, like the fact that I'm not the what is it called? Sapio? No,
Demisexual.
demisexual. Was like you're asexual technically, like you're not a sexually driven person, and there has to be
Some other.
like a very specific type of connection
Yeah.
in order to feel sexually attracted to someone.
So when you see someone, you don't be like, damn,
I'm trying to fuck.
he's hella fine or she's
Show me your
hella
balls.
I mean, you can. No, you can
Hell
appreciate
yeah,
an
every
attractive person.
Show me
But
your balls.
you won't feel like the drive to have sex with someone that
That's my
you
favorite part.
don't feel any like
Actually,
mental
okay,
connection
wait.
with.
I'm listening to what you're saying, but I'm also listening to what you're saying. There's a topic where like we were not okay. Now I'm not even gonna put myself in we, but like I was in a discussion, and then the girls were like, "We love balls," and I'm like, "Does every female
Period. Me
love
too. I love.
balls?" Like
No,
No.
bitch. No, I don't like none of that shit. They would be lucky if I even.
let me see your balls.
Show me the balls.
Pull 'em up.
Yeah. Put your balls on the FaceTime if you really.
Hell nah. But no, yeah,
Sorry,
okay,
India.
so many different topics, but like I'm listening to what you're saying and I'm listening to. What
But
you're
yeah,
saying.
so I'm not like a sexually
India's like-
driven or like a sexually motivated person. You know what I mean?
Damn, that sucks.
Right?
Like,
And
fuck.
yeah, I feel like for a long time I did feel that way. But I was like, fuck, that's such a, like, that fucking sucks, you know? But then now that I'm older and I'm more comfortable in my own skin and I've been, you know, I've had different types of relationships, I feel more safe in that space. Even that, just like, oh yeah, you have to give me a gift. Like, you have to do something nice for me if it's ever gonna get to that point. Like, you have to do it up front. And I feel like being in the Bay Area and dealing with guys, there's a lot of like pimp culture in the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
So the guys are not open to courting you in any type of way. So it's really hard to like get anything going around here for somebody like myself who needs a gift. It's really hard. Like, yeah, it's like cobwebs, girl. No, I'm serious. It's hard to get something going because the guys will be like, well, I'm not gonna do nice stuff for you if you don't like me. And it's like, how am I supposed to like you if you don't do anything nice for me?
But I think maybe,
You know what I mean?
do you think that has to do with the type of men you're attracting? Because I know a lot of men that will be like, I'm gonna wine and dine you, like, where you want me to take you, like,
Really?
let's go on
Where
this
are they
date.
at? Where
Yeah.
are those guys at?
Oh, I don't know, maybe
Because
we need to.
very slim
I'm not trying
around
to
here.
say like I need to introduce you.
No, you don't need to
Because,
introduce
like,
me,
you
but
know what I mean? Like,
but I
know
feel like
a couple that be like, I like to take women out on dates. I like to take them shopping. I like to buy them flowers. I like to do all this.
yeah, I think it takes that kind of person. I wouldn't even care if it was a man or a woman. It's just someone who's like has a generous spirit, and I think it's because I'm very
I
generous.
know too many of them. Where you been at?
Really?
Where you been
No,
hiding
I
at?
don't believe that.
No, I swear, yes.
Where are they? Do they work? Do they have jobs?
Yeah.
Are they tall?
I know, right? Are they tall?
She's a size queen.
I'm like, no short
Pero
kings.
tampoco you can't be picky.
The only all short guys.
There it is.
Next. I'm like, this is what I'm
You
talking
know what
about.
it is? I have a theory. You have to date the ugly ones.
Oh no.
No,
And then
because
she's
girls-
out.
Yeah,
Then
no,
they-
because
Then they make you feel like you're the ugly one in the
No, 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 no.
relationship. I should have never gave you a chance,
Los fellas
motherfucker.
have personality.
You think so?
Yeah,
They're
then you'd be
funny.
like, oh, okay, you're not that cute, but you're actually hella funny, so now you're kind of cute. And those are the ones that like to like. take care
No,
of
I
you.
don't want to fall for them like that.
So you shallow.
Maybe. No.
She's shallow.
A shallow demisexual.
Because
That's
I know
wild.
there is a lot of men out there. Yeah, also there are kind of more like short kings though.
See, I've had my fair
So
share
what
of
you
the
want
short
to talk
king.
tree you could climb if the shorty do up over here trying to take you on a date and wine and dine you.
I don't know. We'll see. We gonna see. Okay, thank you guys for joining us for 2 whole hours. If you made it this far, you're the GOAT. Thank you, Twinkie, for coming. This is the second time we say goodbye. Thank you, India, for always sticking by me.
Yep.
And thank you guys for watching. We love you.
Bye.
Shout out 300 subscribers.
Hug me. Nah. Bye.
2-hour episode. Damn, we never done that before.
You got a lot of content.
Oh.